loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gracie and today I'm going to be talking about everything that I got for Black Friday. It was a lot. I spent a lot of money, but I saved a lot of money. So there's that. I'm going to do Light Slacker in a separate haul. I'm also going to do my birthday haul and because I got a ton of presents, one of them being the Dyson. Cannot believe I have a Dyson Airwrap. That's crazy to me. You're gonna see a lot of hair content coming from me on YouTube Shorts. Make sure to follow me on all platforms at Gracie Kalina. So let's get into the video. I fell in love with the r.e.m Wicked collection. It was gonna be good, pun intended, but I ended up buying quite a bit. I ended up picking up 3 glosses and a foundation. First one I got was r.e.m Beauty Plumping Lip Gloss in Chucky, and it's a really pretty purple iridescent with a blue flip. I put it on immediately when I got it, and I fell in love with it. I loved it. That was a good purchase, and I love the plumping. It's more of a fiery plumping rather than a minty plumping, kind of like a spicy type of plumping. So those are my favorite types of lip plumpers, just because they last a little bit longer than the minty plumpers, in my opinion. I also re-picked up because I initially bought the shade and I loved it with all my heart, and I loved it so much that I brought it with me to LA, and then I got stranded in LA. Long story short, I lost it and I really missed it while I was making the order. I went ahead and picked it up and I think I got it on sale, so that was exciting. I think I got this entire order 30% off, which is pretty good for r.e.m. I didn't think they did anything higher. They may have done 35 or 40. I'm fine with Ariana Grande taking my money. I also was interested in the fembot shade. I ended up picking up a liquid eyeshadow. Look at this beautiful pink with a blue shift. It's gorgeous. Same thing with the lip gloss. I really like this lip gloss. I had it on originally. I can't remember. Pretty sure I have it on right now, but I loved the flip on this, and so I wanted to try fembot because it's like her most iconic shade. So I wanted to go ahead and try a bunch of her stuff because I was so curious after I tried the Wicked collection. I really enjoyed all of her makeup. Fell in love with the Wicked collection. I loved all the formulas. I really didn't expect that from Ariana Grande. The pigment and the payoff and the way it sit on the skin, like all of it was just so beautiful. I wanted to try more. Therefore, I wanted to try a base product. I'm wearing the blush right now, but I wanted to try a base product just so I can see it. This shade is Pretty as a Poppy. This shade is Fembot. I picked up the Sweetener foundation in Light 5N. I thought it was too dark for me at first, but honestly the way it blended out looks like a pretty natural color on me. Sometimes it can go a little bit too fair, but I really liked it ultimately. I put it on for the first time today, and you can see my skin has a lot of texture on it. Unfortunately, that's just the name of the game. But if you look at my skin itself, like the foundation doesn't look that bad. I mean, obviously my texture on my skin looks bad, but the way it's sitting doesn't look bad. More medium to full coverage foundation, but I really did like it. So I'm gonna see how it wears throughout the night, and I'll let you know what I think going forward. All of these are pretty much our first impressions. I haven't tried everything from r.e.m Beauty. I really love their lip products. I think that is what really shines for the brand. I think she has really good formulas and gorgeous shades. I think Ariana Grande and I have the same taste in lip glosses. I love a shimmer. I love a formula that sticks on the skin and lasts a very long time but wears well. Like if you're drinking and you're eating, it doesn't look like it's wearing off in a weird way. Particularly with these shades, I'm really happy with what I picked up from r.e.m Beauty. If you're new to the brand, I would try their liquid eyeshadows. Again, this isn't Fembot, but their liquid eyeshadows are gorgeous. The rest of my eye makeup, though, was done with this palette. I got this on the Sephora sale. I'm including it in here. This is the Pat McGrath Venus and Fleur Luxe Quad. The shades are Moonlight Liaison, Rose Fire Nectar, After Dusk, and Twilight Bronze. It comes in the standard packaging. Okay, mine's really messy because these shades are so glittery. They're so pretty. You've got your standard inner corner shimmer, an all over lid color, a more outer color shimmer that's a little bit darker, and then you've got your crease. I used it all today, all of the shades except for the brown. I think it's so pretty and rosy. I would have loved this in high school. I love a little rosy eyeshadow look. I have filmed this whole look on a short, so go back on my profile and see if you can find it. Also in this order, okay, I needed an excuse to buy this, but I got Coco Chanel Mademoiselle Eau de Parfum Intense. Quite a big size because I've gone through two of these perfumes. I had a couple events where I really wanted a nice perfume to wear, and this is my favorite go-to. It reminds me of Italy because I wore this in Italy a lot. Again, I've gone through two bottles, so I want this to be more of a staple in my collection. It's not going to be an everyday scent, but it's going to be perfect for whenever I want to feel elevated or if I want to feel like more confident in myself. It smells so nostalgic. When I was a kid, I did not like it, okay? I thought it was too old lady-like, but now as an adult, it is so sexy. I just love this fragrance, and Kathleen Light said it was an epitome of a Scorpio, and I agree with that. That's the reason why I bought it in the first place. My mom wears Coco Mademoiselle as well. I am going to probably cherish this forever because this is gonna be it's gonna take a while. I was watching a Kelly Gooch video and I was also talking to my friend Christina and Dan's. She was like, "Oh, I'm too scared to use it," but Kelly Gooch argues it's chic to use up your products and have a huge dent in it and look like you use it all the time. That's what true luxury is. True luxury is something that you cherish and use over and over again, and it's not an abundance, right? You cherish it. I think that I will just spray the heck out of this whenever I'm wearing it and just enjoy the bottle itself. I mean, there's liquid in here. I can always buy another one. That's one thing about people, they forget about cosmetics. You can always buy another one. There will be something that you can buy, I promise. That was my Sephora sale pickup. I only got two things. I just got the eyeshadow palette and I got the Coco Moselle perfume. I know it was kind of small. It was pricey, but I got it 20% off, so I'll take it. The next order I placed was with Cyklar because I love their products. Oh my god, I am a convert. You know, I held out for so long and then my curiosity peaked and I had to. So Vanilla Verve, I got the body wash and the body oil and the lotion at first. I got obsessed. So sophisticated and so well put together. I'm obsessed with it. I think it is the epitome of a gourmand that I'm looking for, that I want all over my body. I wanted to dive deeper. I tried Sacred Santal, the body wash, and the body lotion, and I just picked up the body oil. I'm a fourth of the way from using the entire Vanilla Verve, so I wanted to try Sacred Santal because it is more of an everyday scent. It is more clean girl, as somebody described, and I agree. Sacred Santal is a little bit more feminine rather than that true, like, sexy woman vibe. It's a little bit more feminine and very delicate and very, very nice. I really enjoyed this scent. I basically wanted to try Sacred Santal because it is a little bit more every day and can be combined with more things than Vanilla Verve. Vanilla Verve is very strong. It pairs better with a perfume that's more of a gourmand. I typically wear with the original Eilish by Billie Eilish. I find that Sacred Santal is a little bit more everyday friendly. I would probably recommend Sacred Santal to the average person rather than Vanilla Verve. I think everyone would like Vanilla Verve, but if you aren't a gourmand girly, I would go with Sacred Santal. And so, because I love those two scents, I became curious. I have gone through pretty much all of the body wash of both Vanilla Verve and Sacred Santal. So I went and picked up a refill. I picked up Naked Neroli this time because they were sold out of Vanilla Verve and Sacred Santal. That is okay. The only thing is I'm slightly allergic to it because I am allergic to neroli apparently, but that's okay. It's not overwhelming in my opinion. I love the smell, so I think that compensates for me being allergic to it, but I think next time I'm not gonna repurchase it. I may get the oil, to be honest, because I love the oils. The perfume oils are so good. Those are the things that I would recommend the most because they're pretty affordable. They're like $24. I would probably recommend that and the body washes for you to try first from Cyklar. And I got a refill of Naked Neroli body cream. This baby. This is huge. So heavy. Only thing I hate, listen to this. That is the only thing I hate about it. The sound when you take this lid off is so annoying. I know it's glass. I know, and I know. I just hate it. It makes me cringe. It adds to the luxury experience that it is more of a glass. So I'll take it, I'll get over it. I'll work on my phobias. I'm a spray deodorant girly. I am actually allergic to native deodorants like the regular stick kind. I find that a lot of other deodorants that are in that form I am allergic to. I just get rashes and it's just not fun. So I tend to go for a spray deodorant. However, my curiosity was piqued whenever they came out with deodorants. So this is Vanilla Verve. This is Secret Santal. Like I said earlier, sometimes it's better to have Secret Santal for your everyday scent and what you want to pair it with, and sometimes you want to go full gourmand. You don't have to go gourmand every single time, right? So that's why I got two. I was curious. It's called a mandelic acid brightening deodorant gel. So it's a gel. It's like this big roller. So you roll it on your armpits. I am curious about it. Like I said, I tend to break out from deodorants, but since this is more of a liquid that you roll on, hopefully I'm not as sensitive to it as those other things. I'm constantly using Vanilla Verve and Secret Santal and the perfume oils. So I picked up another one. This is Amber Hour, and I thought I was gonna love this. I love amber. Amber is one of my favorite notes in perfumes. Almost all of the perfumes that I love have amber. This is incense. Like straight up incense. The best kind. I'm telling you, there is that warmth there, but the incense smell of it is intense. I'll create a video where I go through all the notes of Cyklar and what I think of it as I try out the different ones. I was shocked when I first smelled it because I expected it to be a little bit sweeter, very mature, and I like it. I like it, don't get me wrong. And it is, with the warmth of my skin, it's getting a little bit lighter. I am going to give this a little bit more time and see how I feel about it. I think compared to Vanilla Verve is very sweet, so I think that I was expecting Amber Hour to be a little bit more of that vein, but a little bit more sweet in a different way other than vanilla. I do like it. I do like it. And then for a free gift with purchase, I got Cedar Supreme, which I'm allergic to a lot of trees, so I was really nervous with the name, but again, I didn't get to choose what scent it was. This is what I thought Amber Hour would be. This doesn't smell like wood at all. It has that grounding note because of the cedar, but it's more like a warm wood. Again, I'll make a video where I go over the notes of all the Cyklar stuff that I've tried. I was planning on giving this away because I figured I would be allergic to it, but I don't want to. So now I have 4 oils and I'm super excited about that. Next and hopefully last, a repurchase of the glycolic acid exfoliating body spray. So whenever I'm breaking out on my arms or on my butt, I like to spray this because glycolic acid helps your skin exfoliate. It's a treatment basically that sits on the exterior that I find helps my hormonal acne. I wanted to repurchase it while it was on sale, but I pretty much wear this every single night. But acne is very common, and I am just gonna be honest about it because nobody talks about it enough, especially in real life. People struggle. I am a girl that hates wearing bathing suits because of it. This is something that I found has helped me be more confident. Glad to have a restock whenever I need it because I really don't want to be without it. I also got stuff from Thirsty Cowboy, but it has yet to arrive, so I'm not going to talk about it right now. I am going to go over the 2 pieces of clothing that I got, and I usually don't buy clothing, but I got this dress. Oh my gosh. I have no dresses to wear to weddings because I've already worn all my long dresses at weddings. I needed something new, and I'm a little bit afraid that it's a little too white, but the blue is so prominent that I think I can get away with it. It just depends on the bride. The next wedding I get invited to, I'm going to be prepared because I not only have that dress, I also have this dress. Both of those dresses are from Farm Rio, and I love Farm Rio. They have some great stuff. I love their patterns. I typically don't like patterns on my clothing on myself. I love patterns in my room, obviously. I think it's I think this is part of my aesthetic, but I prefer on myself a little bit more of solid pattern. For a wedding, it's better to have dresses that are patterns, so the dress cannot be mistaken for a wedding dress and you're upstaging the bride. So I just went ahead and got the Farm Rio on sale. I think it was 50% off with an extra 20, which honestly is really, really good. So I was super excited about that discount. So I know it's expensive, but I went ahead and bought it. And I like debated with my mom. I was like, which dress do I get? And I told her I only got one, but I ended up getting two because I wanted to have options for my next wedding that I have to go to. And that, my friend, is everything that I got for Black Friday aside from Thirsty Cowboy. Thirsty Cowboy is still in the mail, but I'll probably do a separate video. I want to talk about all the flavors of the lip products, flavors, scents, whatever. I want to talk about that like separately. In summary, I got r.e.m Beauty and Cyklar and Farm Rio and Chanel and Pat McGrath. A little bit of balling out here, but again, I love luxury and I love a deal. So Black Friday it is. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Gracie and I'll see you in my next video.